So I figured before I started posting a whole lot or anything on this channel, I should probably give some background about who I am and what I aim to do with this channel. Um, my name is Audrey Polverari. I'm a journalism student at VCU in Richmond, Virginia. Um, and I'm a baby reporter, I guess, is a good way to say that. I haven't had a whole lot of boots on the ground experience, but what I have done and what I have researched and who I have been able to talk to for some of the stories that I've put out, it fascinated me. I'm sure it can fascinate a whole lot of other people. I think the appeal of journalism to me is the fact that I can pursue all these different topics and completely immerse myself in them for, I mean, sometimes 2 weeks max to write a story about it, and then be able to focus on something completely new the next week. I think it's very jack of all trades, master of none type stuff. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I aim to do with the rest of my life. But for now, kind of nearing the end of my academic career and dipping my toes into the job market a little bit. Um, Part of what I probably need to do in a changing media environment is be more creative, maybe. Like I love digital digital journalism. Um but the reality is it is a completely change, like it is changing. And I know a lot of, I don't want to say old heads, but seasoned journalists, I guess, are upset by that and kind of want to stick to print and strictly like article formatted media. And I like that too. I love an article. I love a long form feature, but you got to get with it or get lost, you know? It's already kind of like a dying, I don't want to say dying because we're always going to need good reporters. Um, but it's changing. And I think part of the way that I'm going to go ahead and keep up with it is start posting a lot about what I learn and what I know in general to this YouTube channel. Because once I crank an article out, it's on to the next. But some of this stuff is just so interesting that like it's hard to just switch gears, you know? And whoever my audience is online who reads these articles that I put out, I so deeply appreciate them. But I know most people aren't going to be primarily consuming their news that way anymore. Um, Also, I have a portfolio assignment coming up for one of my classes, and part of that is we have to be creative about branching out on our interests. Um, this is me doing that. Clearly, I'm not like, pro media producer because I'm filming this off of a photo booth, which I haven't played with since I was like 12 on my mom's MacBook. But that's what we're working with right now. Um, Maybe someday I'll get a better camera and some audio equipment. But um, yeah, that's kind of what I want to do with the channel. Maybe I'll do a better intro video later too. Um, Bear with me. I'm just gonna sit and yap. I think I think that's gonna be pretty much the premise of this. And I'm not good at advertising for myself, self advertising. When you're like promoting my content. And honestly, I don't really plan on doing much to promote this. Um, but I'm gonna get my mom to watch it, and I'm also gonna get my boyfriend to watch it, and maybe my manager at work. That's really it. As for myself, besides like the journalism student stuff, oh God, I'm really kind of now. I'm like, this is worse than when they go around the classroom and like have to introduce yourselves. This kind of stinks. I like hiking. Um, I I like snowboarding. And I like to write. That's pretty much it. This really isn't going to be much about me. This isn't me trying to be an influencer, but yeah, this is me branching out, I guess, from traditional media forms, and happy to have you. Hope you like whatever's going to come out, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going to come out. This is new territory. But maybe I'll switch around and like film in different rooms of my house. Maybe I'll get a whiteboard so like as I'm explaining stuff, I can write things down. And I'll learn how to do graphics. I am learning how to do Adobe Premiere Pro. So we'll see how that goes. Um Mom, if you're still watching, I love you. Thanks for being here. Okay, well, let me get to work, I guess.